Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, since spring is springing, I'm not a big fan of spring, but it's better than summer and I don't like summer. But I'm gonna use this palette. It's the Venus 2 palette. You've seen it a lot of times on my channel, but I'm just gonna use it today because the shades in here just really remind me a lot of spring. I don't use this a lot in the winter. So yeah, now is the perfect time to use this palette, and that's what I'm going to use today. So I already have on my e.l.f. eye primer, and I'm going to go in with this darkest shade with my e.l.f. I think this is my eyeliner pencil, small angled brush. I'm just going to kind of follow the eye shape, my eye shape right here, and just follow that all the way through. I'm going to take it to about right where the color of my eye ends, so like right there. Now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm going to go in with this orange shade. It's called Jam, and just kind of pick up a little bit because you can always add more, but to take off less is a little bit more trying. So I'm just going to take this through here. Now I'm going to go with this small Ioni blending brush with this. Oh, this yellow has shimmer in it. It's okay. Just a little bit of yellow, just to slowly blend that out. Now I'm going to go in with my Too Faced concealer and my concealer brush and just get like a tiny bit. I don't need a lot of concealer because I'm going to cut my crease a little bit. And since I left my eye open, it's not really necessary for me to do a whole bunch. So okay, it's not really necessary to do this, but I'm gonna set my eyes with a little bit of my pressed powder just because I don't really want them to be too tacky because I don't want them to crease or anything. So I'm gonna go in with this green color here. It's like a cool tone green in the shade Mash. And after I put the product on here, I'm gonna spray my brush. You don't want to spray your brush then put it in there because it'll ruin the eyeshadow, so just be mindful of that. Okay, so I kind of left this part of my eye undone. I accidentally went in on that one, but it's okay. I'm going to go in with this color Fly on the inner parts of my face. And again, spraying the brush after I put it in the product. Really pretty. I'm going to try to drag it in a little bit further. Alright, so I'm going to do a brown eyeliner, and this is the brown eyeliner from Shop Miss A. It has a brush application, so not as much control, but a little bit more precision sometimes, so we'll see. Essence mascara. Hey guys, while I'm taking these off, I was just thinking, today I made, well, when you see this, it might not be today, but if you go to my channel, I made my first ever like YouTube shorts, and it's like a very simplified version of what I do on a daily basis. I don't do this every day, or I would be running late to everything that I do. So yeah, but hopefully if you watch that short, it's only like 30 seconds or 40 seconds or something, so it's super quick, super concise, and I think I only use like 4 or 5 products. So yeah. Okay, so my other lash is still drying. I had it on, but I had like too much like residue on it to like lay it down properly. So we're just gonna move on with the face while that is drying. I'm gonna put on my NYX HD concealer all over the face. My face broke out recently because I went to bed in my makeup. You know, you always pay for laziness no matter what scale it's on. Now I put a little bit right here. Now I'm gonna go in with this Revolution concealer. This is the Fast Base Concealer by Revolution in the shade C14. It's cruelty-free and vegan, so that's good. And I tried to clean this off a little bit, but I don't know if it actually did anything. You twist it up, it comes out. I think I poked a hole in it by accident. But the shade match is pretty good around the bottom of my face, so. And then in the last video, I didn't really show it, but I put a little bit like right here to contour my nose. Now I'm gonna go with my Born This Way concealer by Too Faced. Couple dots. And that's all you need. And I just go in with this brush and just kind of lightly swipe. And this concealer kind of sets itself. Like whenever my face is starting to get oily, I feel like, I don't know if it's because I put the NYX Sweet Cheeks underneath, but it never, like my face, my eye, under my eyes never gets oily. Like it'll get oily here, but never right here. And it could just be the formula of this, I don't know, like I said, but I just know that under my eyes is never oily. And then another thing I did last time that I didn't show y'all was, not to get used to that, is I just did like this, like 2 dots right there, following my natural jawline that I have. And then just taking the same brush I blend everything else out with and just blending that into place. And I'm just following my natural jawline, but I guess this is just like contour, pronouncing it a little bit more. And this is the perfect contour shade because when it blends in, you don't see like mud. It's just, yeah. Now I'm gonna go in with my sponge. Just make sure everything is blended together. I'm gonna go in with my essence powder just to lightly set my under eye area. Going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Luciding powder on the lower half of my face. Go in with my HD loose finishing powder. And the other day I was watching Jackie Aina do her makeup. And I'm sure this is something she's always done, I just never really picked up on it. But she uses like, I think she uses 3 powders too in the video. And I was like, oh good, I'm not the only one. And she like is a makeup artist, so she knows what she's doing. So at least I'm like doing at least one step in my makeup routine somewhat right. So yeah, that was pretty nice to see, but yeah. And I'm just gonna leave this here for a little bit so it can bake my face. Okay, now I'm gonna go on my LA Colors lip liner pencil and just line my lips. This time I chose my brown lip gloss by e.l.f. in the shade Love Bite. And then this one's the Laritzi lip gloss in the shade Vibe. This one is supposed to just go in the middle. Okay, that's what I've been seeing the girls do on TikTok, so hopefully that was right. I'm gonna go on with my brush and just kind of brush away my little baking project, the only baking I know how to do. And then today I am gonna use my NYX Sweet Cheeks actually for its intended use and put it on my cheeks for blush. I usually use a sponge to blend this out, but I think I might use a brush. Bring this up a little bit. This brush is from Wet n Wild. I just prefer to use a brush for this blush because it leaves more of the color for me. If I use a sponge, it'll like pick up a little bit of it and give it more of a, I guess, natural finish, but I like using this method. And putting this on top of my powder, I don't feel like it really separates my powder, so. I'm gonna go on with this highlighter from Laura Mercier. And this fan brush is from Burlington, I think. Yeah. Now I'm gonna use the other side just to put a little bit on my nose. And just a titch on the bridge. And I'm gonna go in with that palette and just finish up my under eyes with starting off with this darker shade. Now I like to blend a little bit of both sometimes when blending it out. So I'm just gonna tap into both of these shades with the end of this brush. And this one is also from TJ Maxx, is Burlington's as well. Little mascara on the lower lash line. Okay, I'm just sprucing up my inner corners a little bit with that highlighter I used on my cheeks. I'm not going to bring it all the way back because I don't want to ruin this gradient moment that I have going on. But just to add a little something. And that's my Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. Okay, so this is the finished look. What do we think? I love it. I kind of snapped on this eyeshadow. Like, I've done the green before, but it's never looked like this good. So yeah, I'll close my eyes so you guys can see it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget I did put out a YouTube short, so it's like I said, 30 seconds long, and you guys can check it out. It's extremely simplified from this. It's only about like 3 or 4 steps that I do for like an everyday makeup look. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. You all have an amazing week. Bye bye.